As you know, if we now upgrade our Artisteer subscriptions for a year, we also get access to Thimler. What is not that well known is that along with Thimler, um, we also get free access to their what they call premium or paid um, artx Artisteer files. Uh, there are 553 such files, uh, but we can only download 10 uh, files a day. So it's going to take a while if you want to download them all. So once you log into your account, you click on the Get Ideas from menus. You're presented with this screen. We're gonna filter it down. We're gonna narrow down to artx files, and then paid, and 533 found files. You can click on any of the files, and you can preview them live, and again download up to 10 such files a day. So I'm gonna be dealing with one of those uh, templates, themes, whatever you want to call it, that I've downloaded. Um, most of the themes on the surface, they look very professional, very nice. However, most of them also have some underlying issues. Some are, most are very careless and stupid mistakes that I've done, unprofessional, that are very easy to fix. But if they're going to be charging money for any of this stuff, those files should be perfect, um, and not take the lazy way out, and not completing the whole job. So one of those templates that I downloaded is called the Pandumis, and on the surface, again, it looks pretty decent, very nice. And the issue with this particular file is that um, the menu is inside the header, so the menu is part of the header, and they made the navigation bar, which extends throughout the width of the sheet. So the navigation bar is transparent, and the sheet, the page, has a background color of white. It's white. So and the actual menu items, the color of the font is white. So on the desktop monitors, it's going to look fine. But once we go into a responsive view, you're not going to be able to see the menu items because the fonts are white and the page background is white. And don't forget, with mobile devices, we don't have a mouse, so you can't move it up and down to see what's up. So the fix is actually very easy. So, and I know what you're thinking, and that was my first inclination, but it doesn't really quite work that way, is to simply change the navigation bar to match the background color and be done with it. So let's do that and see what's going to happen. So if I go to the menu, I'm going to go to the menu area, and I'm going to go to the menus, and let me see. No, this is, I think this is the color. Okay, and this probably has a gradient, yes. So if I remove the gradient, it blends in beautifully, right? And now, because the navigation bar is blue in color and not transparent, if I go to the any of the responsive views, we have the background, and that problem is solved. You would think so, but don't forget, WP Theme City has an option of having custom headers. If we change the header from the backside of WordPress we're gonna have the blue navigation bar displaying all over the image, and that's gonna look really bad, beyond unprofessional. So let me show you what I mean. So imagine now we're in WordPress in the backside, and we go to the customizer and trying to put a custom header, change the blue color to something else. And I'm gonna simulate that within Artisteer. So let me put this image, and as you can see, uh, the blue is showing that the navigation bar. So the only choice left and is to have find a way, and it's very simple with CSS, find a way of having the navigation bar to be transparent in desktop mode, but have a background color in the responsive mode. And that's very simple to do in Artisteer, because all you have to do is put dot responsive before your selection, your CSS target, and you're done. So I've got a file prepared that I made very little changes to it. So the navigation bar is transparent once again. I left it as that. The I put the CSS dot responsive dot art nav, and I put a background color of that blue. It can be any color, but for the blue, I use the same blue. So in the responsive mode, the navigation bar is going to change from transparent to blue. Now we can actually see the letters again. And also, because in the desktop mode, the navigation bar is transparent, I can go ahead and change the header image, and I'm not going to have the blue the blue bar line for the menus. So that fixed the issues. You're gonna be surprised how many of those files out of the 533 are designed this way, and it's a simple one CSS rule to fix it. Or I understand that Artisteer doesn't support custom backgrounds, custom headers, so they don't have to worry about if the header is changed in the backside. At the very least, they could have matched the navbar color to be the same as the header color, so you wouldn't have the responsive problems. But once again, I don't know sometimes what they think or how they think. The only other thing that I add is I put a position here, and the name of the position is WTC minicard. It used to be text minicard. And for those who don't know the implication, the importance of this is that if your theme, if your website has WooCommerce installed and activated, if you have this in your header with that name, you're gonna have automatically a WooCommerce minicard. So that's going to speed up setting up websites a little bit better. Alright, so this is part one of the one more thing that I forgot. So I changed the header. I made the header much smaller, and it used to be all this area down here, and I put a slider, an Artisteer slider in here. The only reason I put the Artisteer slider because it's gonna give me a good indicator where I want my actual plugin slider to go, and that's gonna be part 2 of the video. So the only reason I'm putting a slider in is to show me where to put my the actual code that I'll be using for the slider. So this is end of part 1.